So the first one's super simple. How did I help you?
Well, that's a super simple question. How did you help? I mean, how did you not help is probably a better question. Using a glitchy old computer, sometimes you need to upgrade the hardware, and sometimes you need to upgrade the software, and sometimes you need to upgrade a little bit of both. So I love that you were kind of my guide to be upgrading my software, getting rid of the old glitchy software, and installing new and better software for me. So
I slept, trusting that I was safe, trusting that I was safe in my body, and trusting that I would know how to respond and react appropriately. I had done it from a state of fearlessness. And it is such a reminder of how often I do things and I get through it. I plow through it because that's what we do as women. But I'm filled with fear. I'm filled with anxiety. And I don't get to enjoy the experience. And that I will wholeheartedly attribute to this program and the work that I've done with Lynn. And I just have to say, like, wow, look at me, Lynn, I'm all lit up. What's going on?
I know, the light is like coming in. I was like, dang. I was like, and then look, you stopped talking and it went. So I mean, that to me is spirit when it happens like that. Like that was spirit shining on you. And mystical experiences tend to increase when working with me.
That's the juicy, yummy, heart-centered, who I am truth. When I saw Lynn giving her talk, and the more we work together, I'm always telling her this, is like, you remind me who I am. When I look at you, I see me. When I see you dance, I see the part of me that's me, that's so truly me. And I was so far away from that. I was getting so far away from it. And I was angry and I was frustrated. Doing this work with Lynn, just taking the time for me, like taking the time to get back to who I am, remembering that these things that are crazy in my life, they're super big choices I've made that either I can unmake, I can change, I can adjust, but mostly sitting down, taking the time, breathing, going over the layers of why I'm stuck in these stories.
Continuing to do the work to heal myself and to do the generational healing that's needed to positively affect my family. And Lynn is like really somebody who gets that and is like right there with me on that level, which I haven't really experienced in any other practitioner that I've worked with, except for the person who trained me as a practitioner. Lynn, I just feel like you're kind of the perfect balance of like, you've got the groundedness, and then you're also like, you have the ability to go like way up and out here and then come back. That's important, the coming back part, right? And just like, following your intuition, following your guidance, really listening to me, taking in like where I'm coming from. I'm just really in a place where I feel much more aligned with myself, aligned with my own purpose, understanding more like who I need to be serving.
I shared with them about my the nonprofit and what we're trying to do, and they were like, whoa, we want to get involved. This is amazing. So I already have connection. So anyway, that's huge, and I feel that's definitely from the energy work. I would not be where I am today without it. I mean, I'm like a completely transformed person than I was, 2 months ago.
End result is that I had the confidence and clarity to be able to express my truth authentically, which is that I wanted to have my own space, and that the partnership was ended and we are living separate lives. And that same confidence and clarity is helping me move through the transition, which is still troubling. So I'm not done yet.
It's an ongoing process.
I was so mind-based with a desire to be aligned and whole, mind, body, and spirit. And I really did not know how to embody release of self-limiting beliefs or traumatic related blocks. I didn't even know I had two traumatic related blocks. So I didn't know the beauty that would come out of learning how to release those, that feeling of calm and connectedness inside the body, because I'm a head-based person.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, this is one of the things I love about doing work with Lynn, is that she allows for all these emotions, even for herself. And it's just so refreshing to have somebody leading that's willing to show what's coming up for them in any given moment. It just gives, I think it gives permission for all of us when we allow that space. Things are coming in. Like, I got three new client referrals this week. And the clients that I have been getting are such wholesome, amazing, like I'm enjoying my space with them. And I have it, it's all because of this work. Always excited to be on with Lynn and like soak it all in and learn more about it. And I don't know, she's just so eloquent with how she talks about things and so intuitive, like so intuitive. The things that come out of her mouth are just always something that I need to hear. And honestly, it's been a really soft, tender, lovely, I don't know, like the experience has just been, it's been a very gentle experience.
Say that for the first time ever, if you know, that I can actually recall, that I actually have let go of a lot of self-esteem and insecurities and start to like let myself become more free and accepting of myself through the program. I'd done therapy, I did like high level sports, I did exercising, and nothing was really working for me. Blessings have come in ways that like I would have never expected. With, you know, I've found someone who really like loves me, can like understand my emotions and helps me grow emotionally. And that was literally happened the week before we were done with the program. I learned about unconditional love for myself and for, you know, dropping the judgment of myself, which helped me drop the judgment of like the world around me too. But I left every session with like feeling like a whole new person. And, you know, the work that we did has brought me closer to a lot more of like my own energy, and accepting that my energy isn't too much